I think Rack Riddle for us has been a mission in trying to allow others in the winemaking industry to have an opportunity to make sparkling wines. When we first founded the business, Rebecca's idea was starting out, rather than just being a custom provider of wine services, and there was numerous competitors already in the industry at that point in time, there was nobody doing custom sparkling wines. But over the years, sparkling wine has started to take off as a beverage. More and more wine makers and wineries came to realize that they wanted that inside their portfolio. Having this platform has allowed the California sparkling wine industry to actually blossom because, in fact, they have a platform where they can come to make their own unique sparkling wine rather than simply just being shut out of the market. We offer a number of different winemaking services. Our core specialty is custom sparkling winemaking. So not only do we offer that to other wineries, but in fact we also make sparkling wine inventory of our own that we're then able, via a Shiner program, to sell to other wineries so that they in fact can have their own sparkling wine brand without having to go start to finish, because we've already done most of the heavy lifting for them.
A lot of our customers bring in bulk wine, which we bottle and ship out for them.
Having those programs and having enough tankage to backstop them with blending operations, filtration operations, and in some occasionally, space availability. Between all those various programs and having cutting edge technology and full automation really gives our clients kind of the best of both worlds, right? They get an opportunity to produce high quality products while at the same time, because of those efficiencies, I think we're able to offer competitive pricing.
We also have a full service lab that our clients get to use.
Our two facilities here in Healdsburg are side by side. They both have about 67,000 square foot of interior space. Up at Alexander Valley, we have a crushing facility that has an additional 60,000 square feet of space. So we have three distinct operations: a crushing facility up in Alexander Valley, a main processing facility here in Healdsburg, and then right next door to it, a bottling facility and storage facility for sparkling wines. And I think between all three facilities, we're probably storing now 800,000 to 1 million cases of sparkling wine are on storage, being aged until such time as they're ready to be brought forth and finished. The process in which we make sparkling wine here at Rack Riddle is the classic Méthode Champenoise. That is, the wine is aged in the bottle. The difference in the size of the bubbles, the mousse, just the mouthfeel, you're just going to get a much more higher quality experience. Because the product is at a higher quality production level, you should in fact have a much more enjoyable experience with the product overall. One of the key metrics for us in having the business has been employee retention. We've really strived to try to make sure that they remain part of our overall Rack Riddle family. That has a lot to do with my business partner. She really has a great concern about making sure that their welfare is taken care of. We have a number of people who've been with us for more than a decade. We're probably at about headed toward maybe a couple dozen people now have been with us for close to 10 years.
Well, one of the missions was to reduce the amount of manual, hard labor jobs and to replace those with robots. So we had a lot of hand transferring and hand repetitive motion jobs that we wanted to take off the employees and put on the robots.
The more repetitive motion you can get rid of from a work standpoint, the less injuries you're going to have, and ultimately there's greater job satisfaction for the employee because they're moving up to a higher level purpose with their role. You become a machine operator, you start controlling the flow of the process, and so there's greater responsibilities given to you, therefore a greater opportunity to earn higher wages. So I think your own self-esteem is improved as a result of getting rid of the more manual part of the wine processing. We have to take care of our clients' wines, we have to take care of our own wines, make sure they can be delivered safely, while at the same time, once they're in tank, that they receive the proper temperature controls that they need. And so that prompted Rebecca and I to put generators on site so that we could always supply power no matter what the circumstance might be, so that the wines would always stay in really terrific shape, even if the power was turned off by the local utilities.
I think one of my favorite things is seeing the expression on people's faces when they open up a bottle of sparkling wine and get to taste it for the first time. So it's been really fulfilling to be able to let people experience that.
I would say that Rack Riddle is the premier custom provider of sparkling winemaking opportunities in the United States.